Hey, shalom to the hopeful elect. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders at Great Millstone who teach the truth and rule well. This is the brother Yatabi Allah coming back from the GMS SF Bay Area camp. And I got a quick lesson today. All right, Lord's will is edifying. But just a response going into, what's going around, flavor of the week. All right, these dudes from One Body. All right, just making that claim that Esau is not the white man. All right, the Most High is not. He doesn't hate Esau. He hated Esau, past tense. All right, just spewing a whole bunch of madness. All right, and through the scriptures, Lord's will be edifiable. We're gonna show that Esau is the so-called white man. All right, now I'm gonna start with this. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:3. All right, and it says, let no man deceive you. All right, and again, you have a lot of people, like the scripture saying, departing from the faith. All right, giving heed to seducing spirits. A lot of agents, a lot of people being paid off. Okay, a lot of distractions. The truth, okay, is like the scripture says, that narrow straight gate. All right, to be on that straight gate, you gotta fight. Battle, you got to study to show yourself approved, to and take heed to the true men of the Lord, because there's a lot of false prophets. Okay, but 2 Thessalonians 2:3 says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed. So the day of what? When Yahweh Shai is to make his return, when the nation of Israel is set up in that rulership position. All right, the elect are saved. There has to happen first, okay? Something that has to happen first, and that falling away first. So we fell away, all right? We fell away from our heritage. We fell away from, being able to call upon our power, all right? Starting in 70 AD all through, to modern times, all right? But then, what happened? Through prophecy, we were able to get this knowledge back, okay? Ezekiel the 37th chapter. But it says, and this is the point, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Okay, but this is prophecy that the man of sin would be revealed. All right, that son of perdition. And who is this describing? This is describing Esau. Okay, Esau would have to be revealed because going into prophecy, this is the last nation to rule. Okay, but here's a couple of characteristics of Esau, which is a so-called white man. Let's see who it fits. Okay. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High. Now, who does that fit? Okay, who comes up with the Big Bang Theory? Who comes up with the evolutionary theory? All right? Who says that they civilization started with the Greeks? Okay? Who thinks that, they have all the answers when it comes to health? So, the health system, all right, going into, the things that the environment needs. Who does that? All right. It says, who is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he is the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. All right. And again, Esau has that God complex, and we know who that fits to a T today. All right. Who has the ability to push out an agenda to where you think this is how the world is? Who has the ability to push out propaganda to show you what is quote unquote healthy? All right? Or quote unquote the right political way. Okay? Quote unquote, or the way to live your life. Who pushes that narrative? There's only one. All right? And again, you follow the paper trail. Who has the ability to do these things? All right, who owns the media companies? Who owns the big banks? Who owns the world? All right, but again, this is prophecy, because when we go back, it said what that man of sin would have to be revealed. And at the end of this thing, just let me grab this real quick. The scriptures tell us that Esau would be in rulership. Okay. Let's go here, 2 Ezra 6, and yep, right here. This is the same question. All right. It says, 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So when Jacob, okay, the nation of Israel, is about to get that rulership, starting with Yahushua and the elect, what has to happen first? Well, Esau has to be in control at the end of the world. All right? And when it means end of the world, it's the end of an age. But Esau would be in full control in that time period. So just like, it said, when we jump back over here in 2nd Thessalonians, that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Esau had to be revealed. Edom has to be revealed. Because now you're wondering, well, if the rulership is about to be given to the Israelites, that would mean, according to prophecy, Esau would have to be in control of the world. All right? Because it says right here, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So now who is Esau? When you take a step back, you follow the paper trail, you just look. Anybody would, that has a little bit of research and skills, all right, can see these things, that there is one group in control. All right? And again, it doesn't take a rocket science to see these things. Who owns the big banks? Who owns the majority of resources? Who has the sway over the world to where, even to now, you can't even talk against these people. If you talk against them, what is it called? Well, you're canceled. You're called an anti. All right? An anti-small hat. All right? Who has that ability? And why do they have that ability? Because they've been given the rulership position. All right? Job 9:24 says, the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. Okay? Esau, Edom is that wicked. How do we know that? Real quick, we'll jump to Malachi and I'll jump back. Malachi 1, it says, verse 1, the burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye have said, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob and I hated Esau. Which, this is what he was quoting. All right, which, let me see. Let's see what it says for hated. Hated Esau to hate. To hate of man, of God, hater, one hating enemy, to be hated, hater of persons, nation, God, wisdom. So it doesn't say anything about being past tense. All right. Again, showing you how when you take English as the end all be all, you're missing something. But like the Apostle Tahar said, hey, these dudes are probably sellouts. All right, more than likely, because this is just madness. Okay, but it says, Malachi 1:2, I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage to waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. All right. So it doesn't say hated. It clarifies when you read further down the verse that the Lord has indignation forever. All right. And when you get into that word indignation, Za'am, to denounce, express indignation, be indignant, to have indignation, by indignant, angrily. It doesn't say. It doesn't. To abhor, to be angry. All right, but basically it's that justified hatred. All right, righteous hatred. Okay, but it says what? That the Lord has indignation forever. So it's not hated; it's forever. All right, but the point was what? They shall call them the border of wickedness. So everything that Esau establishes, All right. It is called the border of wickedness. So when we jump back to Job 9:24, and, like the scriptures say, we get understanding precept upon precept. All right. The precepts further expound and for us to get understanding. All right. If you can receive it. Now, this is code. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. But in Malachi, we just proved who the wicked is. All right. This is the wicked. All right. In Malachi, the first chapter, is Esau, Edom. Now it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it? Yeah. So the earth, the rulership, all right, position has been given unto the wicked. Now, pertaining to the scriptures, the wicked is who? Esau, Edom. All right. Now again, this is giving more insight, more clues, if you will, of who Esau is. Because what does it say? He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Now, and that's the spirit, because it's coming out now. What did Putin do? He exposed, all right, or he brought out the vaults of what the true Israelites, specifically Yahushua, look like. Okay, what he looks like, a so-called black man. Now, who went and pushed upon the world a white image? All right, it wasn't an Indian image. Okay, it wasn't a Chinese image. It wasn't an Arab image. Okay, it wasn't a Japanese image. It was what? A white image that was pushed. Now, who does this fit? Okay? It says he covered the faces of the judges there. And the number one judge, the face he covered was Yahushua. And who did he put? He put that dude Caesar Borgia. Or Borgia, however you say his name. All right, which is an Edomite. Look him up. Matter of fact, we'll do it right now. All right. Caesar, right? Oh, yeah. Borgia. Look at that. All right. And they have the image. See? This is the image. This is who they portrayed. So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Yeah, if it's not the so-called white man, where is and who is he? Like Apostle Tar said, okay, now we got to rewrite the whole 12 tribes chart. We got to go on who the dukes are and everything. No. We just proved in Malachi, the Lord said he's going to have indignation forever, not just hated. He hates this man. All right? And we read in what was it, Thessalonians, okay, he opposeth himself. He thinks he's above the Most High. That's why you have all these different laws, all this different, schemes and things going into supposedly trying to better the world when he's actually killing the world. Okay, talking about blotting out the sunlight, talking about giving you genetically modified mosquitoes. The GMO fruits. All right, because the fruit that Yahweh Shem Shai has made is not good enough to this man. He has to create some shit, which when you go into it, it's just not for our benefit. All right, we'll leave it at that. Okay, but again, you see all these false prophets, you see all this false information going out because this is an all-out attack on the truth. All right, and the truth is out there. That's why the scriptures say, continue in what thou hast learned. And knowing who you learn from. All right. Our apostles and elders on down have always stuck to the 100% truth. They haven't wavered. All right. The Esau is a so-called white man. Now all of a sudden Esau is not the white man. And it's really shows. All right. First and foremost, that the Lord ain't dealing with these wicked, false prophets. And also that there's a lot of sellouts. Okay. But let me jump over here. Just more proof. Going into, I believe it's First Maccabees. All right, because again, like Apostle Tahar says, you got to understand the history, or you got to know the history to understand the mysteries. All right. Well, the scriptures say you shall tell a tree by its fruit. All right, that goes for Esau too. Look at his fruit. Look at it, the works that he's done. All right, look at his history. All right, his track record, everything that he's done speaks for itself. It shows us that this is the wicked. It shows us that he is, yes, Esau Edom. It shows us why that, he had to be revealed, and it shows us why, and primarily in the book of Obadiah, the smallest book in the whole scriptures, and going into the future judgment of Esau. It shows us why he has to be put out. All right, this man is not right. And when he is in power, okay, it shows you that the earth does not thrive. All right. The point is in 9. I'll just start from the top. It says, and it happened after that Alex, son of Philip the Macedonian. Now you go into the history, you find out that what? These are Edomites. All right. Alexander was the son of Philip, a Macedonian, an Edomite, who came out of the land of Chetam, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in the stead the first over Greece, and made many wars, and won many strongholds, and slew the kings of the earth, and went through to the ends of the earth, and took spoils of many nations. All right. Hey, this is the beginning when they started to get this power position. All right. Spilled over to the Roman times, that the beast. And then what happened? They got taken out of power. Then the deadly wound was healed. They came back into power in modern times. All right. Through what? NATO and the EU. But who runs the whole thing? Esau Edom. It says, and went through to the ends of the earth, and took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up. All right. He exalted himself. He puts his place in the position of the Most High. And he gathered a mighty strong host, and ruled over countries and nations and kings, who became tributaries unto him. And after these things he fell sick, and perceived that he should die. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, which were also Edomites, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule, every one in his place. And after his death they all put crowns upon themselves, so did their sons after them. Many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. Okay, and that's the point. This shows you who this is talking about. All right, what happens when the wicked get into rulership? All right, you could look up this history. They have the what do they call them? The little statues and the images of what Alexander looked like. Antiochus Epiphanes. All right, Ptolemy. All right, Seleucus. Okay, all these Edomites that came into power, all right, after Alexander, evils were multiplied. This shows us who the wicked is. And again, those same people, all right, the descendants, if you will, are in control today. All right, and and specifically the small hats. That even in their own encyclopedias, all right, it'll tell you that they are Edom, okay, and Rome is Edom. All right, but those are all the same people. You have the different tribes, okay? Just like you have tribes in Israel, you have the tribes or dukes in Edom. All right, the top tribe of Esau, Edom, is Amalek, and those who are the ones who run everything. All right, those are the small hats. But again, to make the claim and try and tell you that Esau, Edom is not the so-called white man, that's a lie. All right, that is a bold-faced lie, and again, it screams. All right, a sellout. Okay. Let me just end off on this. Just some more characteristics of the wicked. All right, Esau, Edom. All right. It says, I'll start at verse 1. Psalms 10:1. It says, "Why standest thou afar off, O Lord? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? The wicked," and we establish who the wicked is, "in his pride doth persecute the poor." Who persecutes the poor? Who oppressed the poor? All right? Who oppresses the Israelites? It says, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined, for the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. And this is what they do. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. His ways are grievous. Thy judgments are far off, are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. All right. Again, just explaining the characteristics of the wicked, or Esau Edom, or the so-called white man. Okay. He has these characteristics. He doesn't seek after the Most High. All right. He's all into blessing the covetous. Well, the scriptures say in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, which, let me get that too. I mean, his desires is hell. So, of course, this is his MO. All right. Habakkuk 2:4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. And Esau is not right. All right. That's why he's called the wicked. Okay. He is created to show us what wickedness is. He is adversarial to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. He's adversary. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. Who does that sound like? Neither keepeth at home. Who's in all the different countries setting up shop? All right. Who transgresseth by wine? Who's pushing out so-called democracy, capitalism? Who's at the forefront of that? All right. But it says, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Look what he's done in America. All right. All different type of nations, but he's not satisfied. That's why he'll tax you to all in. He'll take. Well, what is their saying for the WEF? You will own nothing but be happy, because they want to own everything. All right. They want your biometrics. They want full control of what you buy, what you sell, what you eat. All right. What you do. All right. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You get the point. All right. Esau Edom is indeed the so-called white man. And again, his track record, his history, all right, his products, okay, everything that he does proves that he is the wicked, that he is Esau Edom. All right. And again, read the book of Obadiah. You could read the future, the judgment, which, when you go to it, Obadiah 1, it's only one chapter. What does it say? Edom will be humbled. Or in the NLT, Edom's judgment announced. Okay, showing you that the Lord still has this anger for Esau. This hasn't happened yet. All right. But yeah, like I said, Lord's will, this is edifying. Once again, call Haloim Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect and above all.